Hey everyone, Cousin Vinny here again. I figured I'd do another box before I take a nap. I just did 16 hours at work. Didn't sleep yet since yesterday. But I said, let me do a box. I had another box out. I actually got to go back down and get. I'm going to try and do a bigger box, but I'll split it into two videos. This way it's not too long. So here's another small box, medium box. So I said, let's do one before I go to sleep. And also, some of you asked me if I'm willing to sell some of these comics. You know what? Yeah, I'm willing to sell some. I'm probably not going to sell all because there's a few issues that I want for my own collection. But somebody asked me in the last video I had She-Hulk if I'm willing to get rid of it. Yeah, I'm not going to kill you on price. I'll charge you shipping, and I'll message you back, the person that messaged me. I'll give you a good deal. I ain't gonna be, one of these morons out there. I used to be a collector. I know how it is. This way you can enjoy the books. And if anybody else wants any books, just message me in the comments and I'll get back to you. I'm gonna do, start this box. I've been rambling on already. All right, I'll answer and then I'll tell you a few things after that. All right, so we're gonna do stacks again. This box actually said independent on it. We'll see if they're independent books or not, but here we go. First book. Oh, it's another Lobo, Blazing Chain of Love. You can see how it's a little bent a little bit. This box wasn't that full, so I could probably press it out to get it straight, but all the corners are good. It doesn't have no creases in it. It's just a little bent from sitting. Actually, a couple of these books are like this. Next book, Dark Horse Comics. Looks like a Star Wars #7. Actually, I don't know why it says independent. Lobo was first. Looney Tunes #2. Like I said, the box said independent. This one has it's not in any plastic. Silverhawks #1. There's a I think the 80s cartoon, Silverhawks. Silverhawks #1. Another book without protection. Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday, #2 of 3. I think this was bagged, if I remember. I think it came with I don't know how I remember that, but I think it came with a card, collectible card. Like I said, don't know if any of this stuff's worth anything. Pumpkinhead, #1 of 4, Dark Horse Comics. Law in Hell, Pinhead vs. Martial Law, Epic Comics. I have no idea. Well, Pinhead I know. It's from Hellraiser. I guess this is independent. I don't even know what this is. There's no title on it. It's from Malibu Comics. But the guy's got a hole there. And it looks like the whole book actually has a hole going through the whole book. No clue who it is unless I open it. And I don't feel like opening it. This is Team Anarchy, #1. It says collector's item. Dagger Comics. No idea. Dark Horse Presents, #73. Like, if any of you guys know these independent ones, let me know. The Death of Stupid Man, #1. It's a parody of, obviously, the death of Superman. Death of Stupid Man. Alright. Nomad, #25. These aren't flipped over. I'll flip it now. This is Wonder Man. Oh, I used to like this comic. This was a good character. #24. Forgot about Wonder Man. He was good. Used to like that. Deathlock number 4. Sleepwalker number 14. Marvel Comics presents Ghost Rider and Cable number 91. I think I had a few Marvel Comics presents in yesterday's box, but I think most of them were Wolverine. Like this one, I think I had this one, Marvel Comics presents Wolverine 91. I think it's the same thing. 91. I think I have a few of these. I don't know if it's worth much. Like I said, if anybody wants to buy these, just leave a message in the comments and I'll get back to you. Death's Head 2, number 1. And number 2 is in the back. But it has no... 1992. It has no... my God, I say I didn't sleep much at all. Here's a loose book. Rise of the Midnight Suns, Night Stalkers, number 1. Here's Spirits of Vengeance, Midnight Suns, Ghost Rider and Blaze. This is a number 1 issue. Actually, it's inside a collector's baggie inside this, so there you go. So it was never opened. Here's another one. I must have had 2 of them. Like I said, these comics were never opened. It's in a bag, inside the bag and, bag and board. Alrighty. Next stack. These are all flipped upside down and then whatever. Here's Wonder Man number 25, 3D cover. I don't know if you could see that. Alpha Flight number 87, guest starring Wolverine. Wolverine was always in Alpha Flight. They were all from Canada, so you got it, eh? Alpha Flight 88, guest starring Forge and Wolverine. Alpha Flight number 90, Wolverine. Like I said, Wolverine was always in this comic. Alpha Flight number 127. It looks like they're fighting X Factor because Strong Guy's in it. Well, Wolverine's in it. Looks like Wonder Man's in it. I don't know. Power Pack number 40, guest starring the New Mutants. Marvels. This is when Marvels came out. Really good artwork in here. It was like paintings. Turok Dinosaur Hunter number 1, Valiant. Oh, I remember when Valiant came out, everybody went nuts. It was Turok, Harbinger, Exo Man of War. I don't remember the other titles, but I remember people, because when I worked in the store, people came in by the hundreds just to get Valiant comics. Let's see. Here's another Turok number 1. So I got 2 of them. Here's a Harbinger number 12. Like I said, Harbinger was big too back then. The Ray number 2, DC Comics. Damage number 3. Damage number 2. Justice League Task Force number 5. I guess there's really, it's a mix. It said Independent. Here's Hellblazer, DC Comics. number 68. Take out another stack. Sandman Mystery Theater number 5. Shade the Changing Man number 38. I remember these. These were like the titles for like the older, well, back then it was for like the mature audiences. I never really got into these too much, but they actually sold pretty well. Vertigo line from DC. The Last One, number 2 of 6. Same thing, Vertigo, DC. Swamp Thing, number 134. I didn't even realize Swamp Thing was under the Vertigo, DC Vertigo line. I think it was more of a mature audience. I'm not sure, but Doom Patrol, number 69. Kid Eternity, number 4. I have no idea why I picked these up. Like I said, when I worked in the store, I used to just grab stuff, and I don't know why. In the beginning, I was just grabbing stuff that I liked, that I would buy stuff like that, and then I just started, I guess when you're in the store, you see everything. Graft, not Craft, number 2 of 4. Green Lantern, Green Arrow, number 47. The New Titans, number 79. Let's see. Teen Titans, number 1. Not in a bag. Very bad. Naughty, naughty. Gunfire, number 1. Oh, I got 2 of them. 2 Gunfire number 1s. War of the Gods, number 1, DC. Looks like all the DC characters are in it. I guess this was their crossover event. This one is actually 1991. Oh, it looked older than that. It looked like an 80s book. Guess not. There we go. What if the alien costume had possessed Spider-Man? What if? I used to love What If. It's supposed to be a series when Disney comes out with their streaming service. I hope they do good stories on the What If line. But this was an awesome story. I used to love the What Ifs. I used to love them. Great stories. What if the Avengers lost the Evolutionary War? Number 1. I guess that was the beginning of the What If. That's number 1. Synergy. I have no idea. Issue 1. Caliber Press. I don't even know what that is. And there's a limited edition print inside here. It's not signed. It just says limited edition. Whatever. The High Cost of Living, Death, DC Vertigo, number 1. Death, number 3. Enigma, number 6 of 8. Not impressed by this box. Maybe that's why I just said Independent and then just thrown in. Enigma, number 5 of 8. If anybody collects these Vertigos, I'll send you all of them. I'll give you a great price. Just because I'm not into them at all. If anybody's into the early DC Vertigo, I don't even know if DC does Vertigo anymore. Enigma, number 3 of 8. Enigma, number 1 of 8. Another Enigma, number 1 of 8. RoboCop, Mortal Coils, 1 of 4, Dark Horse. Rebels, 94, number 1. Fate, number 0. This is a certified of authenticity for Deathlock number 6, signed in black or gold by Dennis Cowan. So this is actually signed. Deathlock number 6, guest starring the Punisher, signed. As you can see right here. I didn't even know that. So there's a signed book right there. Phantom Force number 1, still in the original baggie. There's a card. Here's the card. Never opened. It's probably worth ungats. That means nothing. Guardians of the Galaxy number 14. Ghost Rider. Spirits of Vengeance, they called it. Guardians of the Galaxy number 13. Ghost Rider. I like this cover. It's a pretty cool cover. Guardians of the Galaxy number 9. Feel the Wrath of Rancor. Which I believe, I don't remember, but I believe Rancor was supposed to be like a Wolverine. I think it was like a, I don't know if she was his kid or whatever, but I think that had something to do with Wolverine. But there you go. Whatever, in the future. Now there's 1,400 Wolverines running around, which I hate. Kane, number 1. Still in the original bag with the card. There's the card in the back. Looks like I have 2 of them. Here's another one. The Ray, number 1. Ray's 3D edition, I guess. It's raised up. Ray is raised. Street Fighter, number 2. Street Fighter was huge in the 90s. Everybody played. We had an arcade game, real arcade back then in the early 90s, and forget it. Kids used to line up with their quarters to play. Even though I used to open up the machine, there was a little button. You used to hit the button, bing, 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 and you should get it credits, and we used to play all day long. Here's Street Fighter number 1. If anybody likes these Street Fighters, I'll put them in a bag and boards. They're actually in great condition, and send them off to you. War Machine number 3. I actually like War Machine better than I liked Iron Man back then. Hated Iron Man. He's okay now, but didn't like him. War Machine number 1. Secret Wars 2 number 3. I'm losing room here. I need a bigger desk. Alright. Secret Wars number 2. Number 2. I don't know why this isn't in a backing board. Secret Wars number 2. Number 1. So there's the Secret Wars, I guess. All of them. Secret Wars. Regular Secret Wars number 1. So I have Secret Wars 1 and 2 of 1 and 2. Dark Hawk number 12. Dark Hawk number 11. I'm going to try and pick up the pace here. Dark Hawk number 10. I guess there's a lot of Dark Hawks in here. Dark Hawk number 7. Deathstroke the Terminator number 7. I liked him. He was basically, Deadpool was basically based off of him. 98% of Deadpool is Deathstroke the Terminator, in case some of you didn't know that. Deathstroke the Terminator number 6 and number 5. Deathstroke number 4. number 3. Deathstroke number 2. And I'm guessing Deathstroke number 1 is here. Nope, it's not. Night Watch number 2. I don't even remember who Night Watch was. 0 Hour DC number 4. 0 Hour number 3. 0 Hour number 2. And 0 Hour number 1. So I have all the 0 hours if anybody's looking for 0 Hour DC fans. Oh, and 0 Hour number 0. So you got 0 all the way up. Vampirella number 1. Not the original. I think this is a commemorative. She had a lot of number 1s, so I don't know. And this was one of my favorites too. So I don't know if I'm going to part with the Vampirellas. I just like the artwork. Dawn. This was from Serious Comics. And I actually enjoyed the story. Dawn. I think it had something to do with hell or... Really good story. Purg, number 5. I have no idea what that is. Evangeline and Glory swimsuit special. Maximum Press. Bratz Bizarre. I have no idea what this is. They look like transvestites and stuff. I don't even know what the hell this is. Heavy Hitters, Epic Comics. No clue. Alright, we're down to the last of the stack out of this box. Okay, peeps, here we go. Dawn, number 4 of 6. It had something to do with halos and I think the devil. I don't remember. They used to steal halos or some shit. I don't remember what it was. 11 or 1, the Angry Christ comic. This is Dawn, but I have no idea what it is. Here's another Dawn, number 2. Number 1, here's number 1. Number 2. Vampirella Wetworks. That was a number 1. Here's a foil. I don't even know what this says. Shit. I have no idea. Entity Comics, but it's a foil cover. What the hell does that say? It's like S-H-A Shianif with an F at the end. I don't know what the hell that is. But it's a cool foil cover. It's not in a bag. Here's another foil cover. Night Shift. Let's see, how much did a foil cover cost back then? Does it say? $4.75 in the 90s. So today, a foil cover like this would probably be like $300. No, I'm kidding. Their prices, though, for comics are insane. Warrior Nun Ariella, Rituals. This was another comic I enjoyed, another independent I enjoyed reading. Actually liked the stories. Nera, Series 2. I think it was Nera X Cyber Angel it was originally called. Another independent I used to like to read. A lot of girl independents back then. They used to sell because the way you used to draw them with the big tits and fat asses and the waist that was this big. So she'd be like this and then just, and then the ass came out. I don't know. That's how they used to draw them in the 90s. If you ever seen a woman like that walking down the street, she'd look friggin' weird. Nera X, number 3. Nera X, number 2. These aren't in boy, I don't know. Nera X, Cyber Angel, and Cinder. Like I said, see their waist? They were boom, little waist, and then boom again. They had those childbearing hips. Near X #1 foil cover. I don't know what that is. I don't know how this got in here. Isn't this a newer issue? It says Spider-Man, Death of Spider-Man. I have no idea how this got in there. But this can't be a 90s comic. I have no idea how that got in there. How about that? In the middle of all this. Guardians of the Galaxy #25. Web of Spider-Man #12. The Amazing Spider-Man #358. And it says, I don't even know what this is. I don't think it's anything. That's it. That's all I got for you. So that box wasn't so good. Like I said, anybody wants those DC books, Sandman and all that crap, let me know. You could have them. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Like I said, this is the second big box I did. I also did a video on mystery boxes I got. So if you want to see more than that, more of those mystery boxes, I like doing those. I'll order some and I'll open them up. We'll unbox them together and see what we get. Alright, just give me a thumbs up, please. Subscribe, and I'll do a few more. I got at least another, of the big boxes, I got at least another maybe 20 big boxes. I don't even know how many more little boxes. But this is box #2 of the small ones. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Remember, thumbs up, subscribe. And that's that. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.